Alright, so this is the third or fourth one of these today. It's been a long morning. Not feeling great, but this is making me feel better. Alright, Sunday morning. I hope you guys are good. I'm doing some practicing. I'm working on, so realizing I haven't really worked on this book since 1995. I'm working on Wilcoxon. And I have the two kind of most famous Wilcoxon books. This is one of the most famous, and it's kind of really hard. And then this is kind of my favorite though. It's the 150 rudimental solos. The All-American 150. They're easy to read and fun to play, and this is much harder. But just kind of going through this, working on hands. One of the great things about this is if you do it, if you do something with your right hand, you'll end up finding it down here, the mirror opposite, which is kind of hip. So you get to work all the different ways you can possibly do something, which usually then proves that one of them sucks really badly, and then you spend a lot of time doing that, which is what I'm doing right now. Okay, so now I've been working on bass drum technique stuff. I mostly play jazz, but I'm really trying to play more melodic ideas and incorporating bass drum. Especially with jazz, we typically use the bass drum as like another tom, sort of. It's also why I tune my bass drum so far up. So when I practice, I try to do this thing where if I play it on my snare drum, if I'm doing a ride cymbal pattern, if I play it on my snare drum, I play it on my bass drum. And it has to be at a slower tempo, but here's an example. And then once we've got melodic ideas with just the bass drum, we can use the bass drum and incorporate that along with melodies around the rest of the drums. So all we're really trying to do is use all these drums, I guess, a little more efficiently and just use them more. The deal is drummers don't typically think melodically. Drums are rhythm only. And unless drummers started on piano or guitar or voice, they don't really necessarily think melodically, which is sad because the drums can be very melodic. And I have to say, one of the main reasons I really started playing melodically is I don't have a lot of chops. I've never been the chop king, but I started on piano and voice, and I tend to really like melodies. So, yeah. So I'm different. Or not. Yeah, not really different. Because all the great jazz musicians, jazz drummers, they played melodies. They were melodic drummers. Anyways, so here we go. So when I'm teaching young kids, or even college kids, how to play melodically, I use nursery rhymes. They're easy. We almost all know some. They're really easy to read on a piano. They usually are have a chorus or and a verse. 4 bars, 8 bars, 12 bars. Like it's simple, and it's laid out very well. And then what this is also going to do, not just melodies around the drum set, but it's going to allow us to start soloing over those melodies because it's easy to hum. I'm thinking easy things. It's hard if you're new to jazz to sing this kind of complicated jazz tune while you're trying to learn how to solo when you're just learning how to solo. Anyways, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to do the 2 camera setup. It's too hard to link them together because I'm a little lazy. So the first way, let's do Mary Had a Little Lamb. All right, here we go. Easiest way. Snare drum. Just play the notes. Okay, we could start with a right cymbal pass. Okay, so basically, we now have an easy melody either on one drum or all the drums. We've utilized the toms and bass drum in a different way than we normally do. And then the next step is to take that melody and improvise over it. And that leads into all these other different things. And we'll talk about that maybe on the next vlog. It's weird because I'm now like at 8 or 9 minutes in this vlog, and I've talked about one thing, and so people don't like really long vlogs. So I'm wondering if I need to add like one more day of just a lesson, like on a Thursday. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but you'll figure it out. I'll let you know. But because I've missed all the other cool shit I did this week. But anyways, I have to now, it's Wednesday morning, I'm still working on this. I have to go to a rehearsal. And a really great gig last night, and I'll see you guys Sunday or Friday or something if I do another lesson. All right, bye guys. It's early. Got my cymbal bag on, heading to a gig up in Washington Heights. That's up top, 112th, 115th Street, something like that.